Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a City. First off, I just want to apologise just a little bit for last episode. I had a lot of fun, especially we're raiding, especially towards the end where we got to do the jump on the car park. But the building I found really hard last episode. I'm coming down with a bit of a cold. And over the past sort of few days, I've been feeling a little bit worse. Today I'm feeling better, so today should be good. But last episode, I was feeling a little bit off, and I think it affected my building a little bit. I'm pleased with how it turned out. I don't want nothing to change, but I found it very hard work for building. So I apologise for that if the quality wasn't quite up to my normal standard. Now, we've got this beautiful area right here, a very long rectangular spot of green, and I want to make this into a miniature industrial estate. And by industrial estate, I don't mean like big plumes of smoke and like factories and stuff. By industrial estate, I mean like shops, big warehouse style shops. Now I'm gonna say a few companies that we have here in the UK. I'm sure maybe some of them are in the US, but if they're not, I apologise. I don't know any US stuff. Maybe you can tell me in the comments section what the equivalent is. For example, we have a pet shop called Pets at Home. The name of the shop doesn't really make sense, Pets at Home, but you have to like go somewhere to. It's not at home, but it's called Pets at Home, and yeah, that's a pet shop. So maybe if the States, if you guys have something, a different name shop, you can let me know in the comment section. We have a Halfords, which is a car accessory shop. You can buy car radios and car wiper blades and just like general car maintenance, sat navs, car wash and polish and spray paint and things like that. Bikes as well, they do. And what I want to do is, like the supermarkets here in the UK, and I'm sure in other countries, it's all color coded. So like green is Pets at Home, orange is Halfords. We have a I wouldn't really call it like a beauty shop, but it's sort of like a beauty shop called Boots. And that's blue, like a dark blue logo, and that sells like hand creams and soaps and makeup and things like that. And basically, I have an area which I'm going to sort of inspire to build here, use for inspiration, where it has all of the shops in a row, and it's basically all one building, but they're divided up into individual like miniature warehouses, which are what the shops are. So it's like all one giant long building. But the colours that I used are really nice. We have a combination, one of my favourite combinations, of brick and a grey or a silver. So I'm thinking either this block, which would look really nice with the brick, and then the colour of the roof or the edging on the roof changes depending on the building. Like the company that's inside it, they like change them when like a different company moves in. So we want like a green for the Pets at Home. We want like a blue. I'll probably use a more vibrant blue. I might even use this one for the Boots, and orange one for Halford. So it sort of changes as it goes, and it's really quite cool. And like they use the colours throughout the build. Let's turn the shaders off, and let's drop down to the floor. Ooh, you see all the cars and everything. Look. We want to come down here. Now, I would like to leave a little bit of space at the front on probably this side for the car parking spots. I know we've got a giant multi-story car park that we just built, but that's mostly for sort of the beach and the pier side. So I would like to have some here, depending on how big the buildings are going to be. Obviously, we can go right up to the corner, but I want to leave one block because I want the... No, I want the mossy cobble to be one block back from the bricks. So basically we have something like this. We have the corner pillar that goes up as high as the building, and then we have either brick sections or giant window sections. Now we're going to build this in how many blocks wide? 1, freeze, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I want an even number or an odd number? Probably an odd number, 11. I'm going to go with 11 and then do another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that's going to leave me a few spots out the front. Or I can go down to 9, and then that'll give me a little bit bigger of a car park. I think that's probably the best idea. So that would be taking away 2 blocks, and then this one will be taking away 4 blocks. Oops. And now we should have 9 blocks between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay, I think that's a better size. We might be able to get, like, at least 1 line of car parking spots and a nice amount of area to drive down. Maybe with a hedge or a wall in front or something along those lines. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we have this. And then the door area. I think I'm still going to stick with 9 blocks. So I'm going to keep with the bricks for the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think that's going to be the size of each warehouse. So I think we could probably get 3 in here. We'll have the door in the middle. And then we have maybe a window on one side. And a plain wall on the other. I might do it the other way around. That one might be the plain brick one. This one might be a window. And obviously on either side of the door would be nice big windows. You can see into the shop. Maybe they have some stuff to sort of entice you in. Things like that. So we have the second building, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is the door one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then a third one. So it's like Halfords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, do I have enough room for another one? Probably. I think we can do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm looking on the map to see how close I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? That's not bad. I don't mind having a little bit of a gap there. It looks almost big enough to have some trees down there. Or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. Nope. No, not like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, at least we know that we're square. Okay, brilliant. Now what we do is work out how high these brick sections are going to be before the mossy or before the plain stone brick starts. I'm thinking either 4 or 5 blocks. 2, 3, 4. Let's grab our 1 so we can sort of do this a little bit quicker. Set brick. I think maybe 1, possibly 2. So this is now 5 blocks high. It's now 5 by 7 wall. I think that's about right. And then what we do is we have this mossy stuff come out a little bit wider. And this needs to be 4 blocks. Probably a little bit shorter than what the bricks are. 2, 3, 4. So around about this. So we have this coming up along there like that. And that'll go down throughout the whole front of the building as well, apart from where the doors are for each one, where it comes out just a little bit wider. So to do that, we're going to have just a little bit of a doorway, maybe I think 2 blocks between. So 2 blocks between here, just as like a little pathway to go through. Maybe a 2 by 2 is a little bit too big. Maybe it just needs to be 1 pillar. Yeah, I think 1 pillar is probably going to be better. I want this to come up to the same height as the bricks. And then we have this come out again. That needs to be there. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. This can then come around the edge. I think it can wrap around as well. Or... no, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to go up here. And up here. And I'm going to take those 2 away. Yeah. I like that. I like that look. Like that. And then this continues on that way. Okay, so we get this sort of little built-up section here. And this is where the logo sits. This is 4 blocks high. So I'm just going to... I don't think I can write pets at home. I don't think that I can even write pets on a 4-block high area. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a middle area here of green, which is the color scheme of the pets at home. And we'll just have a different color on each one. I like that. I think that's nice and simple, nice and easy to do. I could even go 1 block higher and have it a 3-block area and have the mossy come 1 higher just on this front spot like this, because my plan is to have something like that. Anyway, and I know it doesn't go right out to the edge. That's the design that I want. That's exactly what I want, in fact. This is just taking inspiration from my local pets at home. So we come up here, and then we come up and over the top. Oops. And then we come down this side. Oops, like this. And then I'm going to come in this way. I don't know how many blocks. I think I'm going to go in 1 more, can't I? Yeah, I think like that. And then like that. You see, so you get this different color as you go down. Now this can now run along the front of here as well, and probably around the edge. And the same down that way for the width of only that building. And then it'll change to a different colour. We can have the bricks going all the way up to there. I might have the bricks go all the way up and through. And then have like a slab on top. And I think, why do I always type it like that? And then I can, well, then it just ties in nicely together, basically. I'm not a fan of that. How are we going to get round that? Do I come this way instead? This brick goes all the way up here. Should just put down what we know first, and then we can change it up from there. Have that and these slabs on the top. Those brick parts sticking out of the roof are going to look so good. Yeah, and then we can do that. At least it looks good on the inside. What does it look like on the outside? Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. That looks really, really nice. So you can sort of tell already how this is going to look all the way down the building. Let me get all of the wall sections done. Not the door bits, we'll do that in a minute. But let me get all of the wall sections done of all the different colours, and I shall be back. So excited for this. Okay, so we've got a green, an orange, a blue, and a yellow. I don't know what the yellow one's for. Maybe you guys could give me an idea. I can change the colour, but I went through like 2 or 3 different clays and different colours, and the yellow one just looked the total best against the other 3 here. But I don't know what that last one's going to be. So if you've got an idea, let me know in the comment section below. I've wrapped the edge colours, like the yellow and the green, around the corners as well. I think that looks really nice. And where the warehouses split, I left that one blank. I think it would look really, really cool. It would really define them all. Now, I've obviously blocked up all the windows and all the door spots. So we need to reveal those back again. And I think I want the window on the right hand side of the door on each one. I think that would look nice and uniform. Then we're going to get some stairs, because we're going to, I think, remove to there, set air, and I think I'm going to give it a go. I don't know if the window's going to be quite big enough, but I was thinking about something like that. That would give us a 2 high window. I don't think that looks quite big enough. I think maybe we do want to go up another 1. Really utilize this space nicely. Have the stairs up here instead. That gives us a 3 by 9 window, and I think that looks pretty good. Glass. I think we'll probably use normal glass for this. Oops. Set glass. Replace air with glass pane. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Now, I should be able to just grab these. Oh, did I see a gap there? I did see a gap there. That probably means that that's on every single one as well. So we'll have to watch for that. Okay, I'm going to stand here. These pillars been great for, like, finding like the best area to stand to copy and paste stuff. There's been a lot of copying and pasting throughout this. So the pillars have been just a really easy way to find just a central point, and that you can't then get wrong. Oops. And paste. And then we've got one more on the pets at home one, the pet shop one. Fill that gap in. Done that again. Paste. So we've got the windows now all down on one side, and I like the wall on the other side. You don't want windows on both sides. That'll make it look almost too weak. You know, too glassy looking. I think this is just a nice combination of both. Now, we want the roof. The roof's not going to be easy. As you can see, I decided to do the same triangles as we have on the front on the back, but with the difference being that these ones are actually sort of in line. They're flush with the wall instead of being poking out like they are on the other side for the entrance. I thought that would look good because, one, it's going to come over the path otherwise, and two, it's going to make the roof a little bit easier if we have something to match that peak, that triangle peak on the front too. If we come to a flat back, it means that the peaks are going to have to come down really weird, and it's just not going to look good on a warehouse style building like this. You want to try and keep the roof as simple as possible, but what you do want is I want to try and get these up and down sections. These roofs always have like a corrugated pattern on it, where it goes up in one part and then down in the next, up in one part and then down in the next, and that pattern goes all the way through. Now we're going to have like 4 big peaks, but then I want smaller ones on these ones. So I don't know quite how I'm going to do it yet. For this roof, we're going to be using full blocks, because we've used full blocks for these parts. We might as well use full blocks for the roof to make it all blend in. And we're going to use nether. This one. Shouldn't have got rid of my wand. There we go. And now what we can do is we should be able to either do on these ones, which I think would look quite nice. And if you imagine this sort of came across all the way to the front, this leaves us a little block of green as like an overhang. Could look good, I don't know yet. Or the other way is to actually fill in the entirety so it matches in straight with the green. That's option number 2. I think I prefer option number 1 better. There is also something else that we can do to try and sort of make the green stand out a little bit more, and that's on these end ones we use slabs instead of the full blocks. And then what we can do is we can drop these slabs down to here. We still can't see any light or anything, but we get that half slab just on the edge there. See, and then that'll wrap around, and we should be able to go down lower, maybe somewhere like down here for that part. And then we get this sort of large triangle. I don't know. It's a tough one. How do we do this? That one. That one, that one. That one. Choo! 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 Okay, that's enough. Whew, I'm going to break my spine or something. And then I suppose this could all be the same level instead of going with the full blocks. I sort of like the slabs, but I did say I like the up and down look. Maybe we do the whole roof in this style first, and then if it looks a little bit blank and a little bit flat in spots, we can put like a little miniature peak in there to cover it up. I think that'd be a good idea. We could also do a slab on the top as well. You know what? I think that looks good. Then we get the green poke all the way through. Then we have no flush areas of the like andesite texture or anything else. I think that'd look really. I think that's going to look really, really nice. And I love the brick pillars poking all the way through down it all. Superb, superb. Okay, I'm going to put all of that down, and I shall be back. All right. So the roof's on, and I've got the peaks that we said on each of the triangles, and I really like them because they sort of arch up. I didn't do a slab down each one. We've got like a 2 wide bit, and it's really nice. It gives it this sort of arch look as it goes up. Really cool. But in the middles, it does look a little plain, just a little plain. So the way that we're going to get around that is actually a really simple one. All I'm going to do is on these pillar sections in the middle, I'm just going to put another slab on top. So we're just going to have this. This is going to break up each warehouse, it's going to look like sort of like the wall is poking through the top a little bit. But it's also going to make that giant flat area and divide it in half, making 2 smaller areas, which hopefully won't look quite as bad. Now, in these flat areas, we can then add little aircon-looking units. We've done all that kind of stuff before to try and sort of get rid of the flatness. So I think we've got one more. This is the last one. So down here, on the map, it's looking pretty cool as well. Like the colours are really standing out. I'd love to see what this looks like in overview. I haven't actually done an updated overview since I think the last one I done was with the pier. But I definitely don't have the multi-story car park in there yet. But yeah, okay, so that just divides it up just that little bit more. I think that looks really good. Let's now grab some stone, mossy stone, and some rails. Not those ones, just normal rails. And I don't think we need any slab types because these are already slabs. So what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to have something like this. 2, 3, 4. Oh, so I can probably go a little bit longer because this is quite a long, large roof. We can have something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh, get up, fly. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the bells on top. You see how that just divides up that area even more? Just gives a little bit of detail on the roof. You can just about see it on the map. It'll work really well in overview. And just from this perspective of up here, it just makes it look a little bit more realistic, really. I've got hiccups, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. I'm going to do two staggered ones like this. One of them's going to have rails on, one of them isn't. Like that. Over here, I'm not going to do it on every single small area. You don't want it on every single small area. You just want to sort of have little spots of them. On this one, I'm going to do a bigger one. So instead of a 2x2, it's going to be a 3x3. And in the middle, it's going to have one like that. So it look like a little pipe going down or something like that. And then down here, we're going to have some ones that go sideways. And these are going to be in line with each other. I might add one more like that. Over here, we're going to do some more elongated ones. But up this end, try and make each one different if you can as well. It'll make it look so much better if each one is just, if each roof bit is just slightly different. They don't need to be much different, just like something slightly different on each one. And over on this side, we'll have a couple of big ones. With that one in it, and another one. And this one, I think I'll have another bit on top. Like the main one, the main part to it. And there we go. See how that just dresses up the roof? Just that little bit. Just gives it that little bit more detail. I love it. I think that's looking really cool. The windows area, or the doors to get into the place now. We don't need any windows on any of the other walls, like around the side or the back of the building. What does the back look like? I haven't actually looked at that properly yet. But yeah, we don't need any windows down here. This is all going to be the sort of closed off area that you don't want people looking into the warehouse part, or the stores to the building. It's just gonna be nice and blank. I can either put leaves in here, or we can actually make the path a little bit wider and drop the path back like that. I like that idea better. In fact, we can do that right now. We can just do it all the way along. Oops. One from there all the way down the side. It just fills up that little up. It gets rid of that sort of drop that you have. And I think it looks better than what leaves would in this case. We want 44.6. Replace air with 44.6. And I'm going to leave this side because that's probably going to have a few trees going down it. But on this side, we've got the same thing. These lampposts do join up with the building, but I'm not going to argue too much with that. I don't usually like them when they join up because they make that little weird, funny texture thing. But I like the lampposts down there. If we take them away, it's going to look a little bit weird having no light on that side. Anyway, to the doors, to the window, to the walls. I think we want just to cover this up from underneath. I don't think we need any lights in there either. It's going to be closed at night time. So yeah, it looks nice and clean, just shut off like that. I'm going to leave one block to the side. I'm going to take out all of this. As soon as we get one, we can just copy and paste all the other ones. We want some stairs. I've got those here. I'm going to put one stair there. and one stair there. And then going to drop down the bricks back here. And here, put the stairs in there and there. I want to get some glass to go in there and there. And then I think that's how I'm going to leave it. I might put upside down stairs in there and glass along the top. And that makes it very low. Oh, and there's slabs. Slabs will give us a 2.5 block high door. Yeah. No, that looks fine. What about colouring it, though? The same... My phone's ringing. Hold on, guys. Alright, then. That was unexpected. Got a friend having a little bit of trouble with his girlfriend. And he's got a kid. I'll just tell you briefly before we end off the episode. We're nearly at the end anyway. So he's got a kid, and he doesn't get on too well with his son's mother. So the mum and dad don't get on too well, you see. I like that. Do I like that? If I made it all yellow, I might like it better. So yeah, they don't get on too well. And anyway, at the moment, the boy lives with his dad, which is my mate. The dad's my mate. But soon he's going to be living with his mum. And the mum said that she wants to go over to my friend's house and go and pick up, or go and take pretty much everything that he has so the kid can use it. And it's like, no, you can't. You can't just go through someone else's house, can you? It's like me going to one of you people watching this and saying, you know what, all of your toys that you have in your room, all of your games and your Xbox and everything like that, I'm going to take it to mine so when people come over, they can play with your toys. That doesn't make sense. You can't just take stuff that doesn't belong to you. So I just had to do a little bit of intervening. It's like in a past life, I must have been some sort of counsellor. Because everybody always comes to me when they're having problems. They always come to me and they say, AJ, I'm having some problems. Can you come sort it out? So yeah, I can talk to whoever. If you got a problem and I think I can solve it, then I solve it. So I just said to him, I said, you can't go round someone else's house and take their stuff because that's called theft. They'll just get the police called on you and then you'll be arrested for theft and God knows what other troubles you're going to cause yourself. Did I do the green? I didn't do the green one. Over some little toys and stuff like that. It's not like the poor child really has much anyway. He's only got like a little box of Legos. He's got an Xbox, but it's an Xbox 360. So, you know, it's an older one. I think it's one of the first types as well. So the poor kid doesn't even have that much. Some toy cars and stuff like that. He's 10 years old. Probably the same age, if not a little bit younger than most of you guys watching. You just can't take his toys away and move them somewhere else, can you? I don't know. That's just how some people live, isn't it? How some people think that they can work. Set to 48. Fill in the bottom of these, and then I think we're pretty much done for this episode. Obviously, the whole place isn't done. We need a nice car park out the front here, but that's nothing too big, nothing too somewhat complicated to go through. I want some nice big advertising boards. Oh yeah, already done that one. But what do you think of that? It looks pretty sick on the map. I love all the colours and stuff like that. Just have a quick sneaky peek with the shaders on. I think the shadows are going to look really nice on this building because we've got little bits that sort of go over and underneath each other. Yeah, I knew the shaders would look really, really nice. And you can imagine words being on those signs. It's exactly how it is near me. This is like an exact little street row of these like warehouse style shops. I'm sure you guys have seen them if you're in the UK at least, and if you're in the US, I'm sure you've got similar looking buildings to this over there. But it's a really cool spot to have it. It's in a nice busy area of the city, a nice sort of shopping district area. So yeah, it's an absolutely perfect location. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.